Okay, I think you can hear me now. Hello and welcome. See, we have Dog Cities in the chat. Thank you for dropping by. I usually stream this game, or I have been streaming this game on Fridays, but yesterday I was just too burned out from the week, so I figured I'd fire this up for a little bit today. That'd be pretty cool. So where we left off in this game, we're trying. This is an Indiana Jones game, obviously, playing something a little bit Star Wars adjacent here. We're stuck on a German U-boat, and we're trying to save her. I think I'm a little bit. We left off with me being a little bit lost as to what we're supposed to do, actually. So if we walk over here, I can show you. Can you guys? I don't think the game's actually making any noise, but there's all the Germans. Oh no! Don't walk to them. We don't need them to see you. But they're all hiding there. So we're gonna go this way. Come on, Indy. This game's a little bit hard to control. This is from like 1994 or something. Ooh, battery acid. What can you tell me about that, Indy?
One of the batteries is leaking. That stuff looks pretty corrosive.
So we have a water-filled jar. Can I do something with the corrosive stuff? What's this? Can we use porcelain mug with the battery acid?
Okay, the mug is full of acid.
Awesome. I am not. Hey, Zexper, how are you? I'm not surprised at all, one bit, that they extended her contract, and I think it's a good decision. How are you today, dude? Alright, now we're gonna walk over here.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard person?
What's she saying? She's distracting him for us. We're gonna go back down here. So the thing we need is in this little box back here, and now that we have this corrosive acid, we might be able to get to it. See, I mean, it feels good to have that kind of, it feels good to have that kind of win, I guess, but I'm also just really excited that she's there. I don't really think about the haters or anything
Whoa,
like
the
that.
acid's eating right through the metal.
There we go. Perfect.
Here
what
are
I'm
the
more
stone
excited about is
discs.
Resistance starts tomorrow, and
There's
The
a small key in
Mandalorian
here,
looks
too.
really, really cool for 2019.
It doesn't seem to open.
Okay, can we... Oh, I got the key. Okay, we're good. So I have this key. Yeah, let's look at Tiny Key.
It's a key.
Well, thank you, Indy. You're so helpful. So I have this key. Oh, and I have the stones again. Okay, we're good. Don't actually know what I'm trying to do now. Let's go back and talk to Sophia. She can pretend to be psychic again. Actually, hold on. Can we... This game's very strange sometimes. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the Mandalorian announcement? What do you guys think of the directors?
Whoops, that didn't work.
What do you think of the show concept? What do you think? I'm wearing my Boba Fett hoodie. To be honest, when we heard that it was going to be like,
Blah, 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 blah.
I wonder if I can use this key to like lock somebody
Strange,
in.
being a house being carried away by a tornado.
Let's try that.
According to your brow ridges, you can't go home again. Blah, blah, blah.
Use key with... Okay, we can't use the key anywhere. With the plunger.
How bizarre. I see the
Can
word
we pick up the
rosebud
plunger?
in your eye.
Anyway, I was saying, I'm excited for The
You will
Mandalorian. I
soon
wasn't
spend a night at the
necessarily
opera.
sure I was going
Who
to be.
knows? It might come in
but
handy.
the image has me feeling really excited.
Blah, blah, blah.
Where's my whip?
Blah, blah.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna save
According
real
to
quick.
your brow ridges,
Use
you can't go
whip
home again.
with temporarily distracted guard.
Who are you? Talk fast, and I'd better like your tone of voice, or you're a dead man.
Okay, we're gonna talk to him. Did most no, I don't think most fans, certainly not most fans hated TLJ. I would say that I certainly were fans who did. And if you added up like fans who hated it with because hate's a strong word. If you added hate with fans who didn't like it with fans who are indifferent to it, it might come down to 50-50. But like the vocal hatred people are not in any way the majority. I'm Indiana Jones, who are you, Buckethead? I'm staff archaeologist. Got any buckets? Did the madam... I'm selling these fine... let's try this one.
I'm the staff archaeologist. Got any buckets?
What do you want with a bucket?
I'll let Sophia show you.
Ba-dum-bum. She gonna clunk you in the head?
Indy!
Nice work.
It is doing really well as a Blu-ray. That is true. Do you know how to run this boat? What do we do now? I'm gonna look around. Do you? Because I don't
know how to run this boat?
Are you kidding, Jones? I'm a spiritualist,
You
not
have
a
like
navigator.
no useful skills to this game whatsoever, Sophia. What do we do now?
What do we do now?
Kerner claims there's an underwater entrance to Atlantis near here. Let's find it.
Okay. Let's look at Unconscious Guard.
He's big and mean and out like a light.
Can we search him in any way? We probably can't pick him up.
I can't pick that up.
We can't pick that up. Okay, is there anything else in the room worth interacting with? Use this with what?
That doesn't seem to work.
What do you mean use the rudder with? I want to use it. Okay, we're gonna go back up here. Well,
Aren't you
this would
coming?
be $1 billion. It's possible.
I'll just stay here and make sure Sleeping Beauty doesn't wake up.
I think it's distinctly possible. It might come close. It might be more like 900 million. I remember looking at the numbers. If you look at the Star Wars trilogies in the past, A New Hope and Phantom Menace both made the most. Empire and Attack of the Clones both made the least. And then Revenge and Return both made the second most. So I think I feel like that trend might continue. That it won't outpace The Force Awakens, but it will make more than The Last Jedi. Can we use this?
That doesn't quite work.
Somewhere around here I could control the ship. I can't remember where that was because it's been like a week since I played this game. Maybe it was back up. Let's go back up. What? No. Keep going to the forward section. Thank you. Maybe the controls were here. No, they were not here. Go up. Up. That is true. You are correct. No, I don't want the intercom. Walk to broken lever.
It's the lever that controls the sub's depth.
Can we use the plunger?
It fits.
Hey! Awesome. I don't want to use the plunger. I want to control the ship. Where are the ship controls? I know they exist somewhere. What's my opinion of toxic masculinity? Well, it's not good, that's for sure. I don't know that anyone necessarily likes it. Somewhere around here I could drive the ship. Where the frick was that? Use the lever.
That doesn't quite work.
Okay. Where did I find the way to drive the ship? It was around here somewhere. When people, what do people mean when they say Kennedy has some agenda or something? I guess every person probably means something different. I would assume what they mean. Bird Brains! Hello! Welcome! Oh, great Bird Brains. You have graced us once again with your presence. It is an honor to have you in my chat. I'm glad to see you. How are you today? I would say that everyone probably means something different, but at some level, people probably mean that people see using female leads as a statement against men, which I think is kind of odd. Can we use the head?
I don't have to.
Maybe you do, Indy. Midway, welcome! It's good to see you here also. Nice to see so many friends in my chat. I'm currently trying to figure out how to drive a submarine. It's pretty exciting. I knew how to drive it last week. I accidentally stumbled on the controls, and I can't figure out where the controls are this week. He likes Star Trek. That's alright, so does Professor Django, my partner. Somewhere around here there were ship controls. I wonder if they were down below. Maybe I need to go back down. That would be a strange place to put ship controls. Anybody who was here last week, do you guys remember where I was when I was controlling the submarine? Star Wars is still male dominated anyway. I mean, yeah, and that's mostly due to history than anything. But I don't particularly worry about it. I just want good stories. I don't really care what they're made up of or comprised of as long as they're good. I just don't think they need to be a specific, like, gender to be good. But that there's a lot of stories that haven't been told because they've only been about certain kinds of characters, I guess. I just wish I knew what these levers did. Why can't I use them? Oh, I know. I got it. Maybe I have to push the lever. There it is. Okay, I figured it out. Episode 9 presumably will please the most people anyway. It's distinctly possible. I think people will just have a better understanding when they know what they're getting into. Hey, look, here's my plunger thing. Okay, so we're looking for a secret entrance to Atlantis, guys. Let me know if you see it. Wonder if any of these are Atlantis. There's a crab. There's a couple of crabs. That looks pretty... Oh, nope. That looked very opening-y. Nope, nope. Slow it down. Go this way, sub. No! Nope, we want to go down. We want to go down. We want to go down. Want to turn back the other way, though. How can I turn back the other way? I don't know how to turn back the other way. This is almost as bad as that balloon. I think Midway might be onto something there, guys. And I agree that Solo did poorly because of... Well, I don't think Solo did poorly, but I think Solo didn't reach its full potential because of bad marketing. What do I need to do here? What am I doing wrong? Okay, this is speed, I think. This is like the brake. This appears to be height. What does this do? I don't understand what these do. Okay, so that makes it go up higher. That's way over the max depth of a standard U-boat. Yeah, I'm having some issues here, clearly. We're gonna keep going down. To be fair, this isn't the bottom of the ocean, this is the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea. think it's the Mediterranean. It's one of the seas. 2019 will be a big year for Star Wars. I don't know what this middle knob does, the one that I'm flicking. I would assume this one's speed. Seems to be behaving an awful lot like speed. But I don't know what this one does. Still over depth. We'll have to explain that one. I see that there's things that I can hover over, but clicking on them and right-clicking on them pulls me out of where I'm at. We can go a little bit faster. Let's get over to the next screen. In that case, these crabs are definitely way under depth, too. Let's see, like, there's an airlock. If I try to click on the airlock, it takes me out of the game. Or not out of the game, but, like, airlock, right-click, boom. Look, I'm back out here again. If I regular click, takes me out again. So I can't click. I don't seem to be able to control my direction. I'm using my arrow keys. I'm using W and D, or A and D. I appear to just be going back and forth. I can only control my height. The only thing I can assume is I must have to be at a correct height to get to some of these things. But like, here's this airlock. I can't help but feel like that's where I need to go. But I can't figure out what this middle switch does. Nothing changes when I use it. People act like Star Wars... That's true. That's because people don't have perspective. Kind of sucks Disney is going to slow the movies down. I'd rather have more Star Wars movie than yearly Avengers superhero movies. I mean, well, and part of where Avengers can get away with that is they've already kind of built that model and people kind of already expect it. I do think it kind of sucks that they're slowing the movies down because the movies haven't gone down in quality in any way. So I don't really want that, but if the audience isn't ready for as many movies, you know, there's only so much you can do there. Ugh. I wish I understood what I needed to be doing here. But if it calms people down, I mean, yeah, they're slowing down the movies, but now we're getting this TV show, and to be honest, if the Mandalorian ends up being really good and we ended up getting a lot of TV shows, as much as I like the Star Wars story movies a lot, and the idea of them a lot, it might actually be better if we just had more of those. I'm going to assume that this is one of these really annoying things where I have to be at, like, the specifically correct level. Because I'm clicking these things and I don't know what they're doing. Do I get a map? I don't get a map. Like, I don't know. I can see the word airlock, but I don't know how to go to it. Because if I click... Okay, hold on. I don't have Noland here to explain these things to me. How do I drive this U-boat? Someone explain to me how I drive this U-boat. Airlock appears to be open, so that's correct. I know this is fascinating, guys. Oh, wait a minute. No, I still don't think that does anything. Go as far right as you can and away, and you'll find the small opening there. The sub should be steered as far back as it can. So, as far back. That doesn't make any sense. Weird. Okay, so this middle switch does something I don't understand. Great. Maybe stop. That's the thing is if I click on it, oh, maybe stop and click, you say? Nope.
That doesn't quite work.
Whoops. Push lever. I don't know what this middle switch does. And like all my walkthroughs aren't helping me. Has there been any news on what Star Wars Mandalorian will appear on? My guess. Oh yes, there is news. It's going to be on a Disney's launching their own streaming service in 2019. So The Mandalorian will be on that, and the final season of The Clone Wars will be on that. Ironically, it will take some time for the Star Wars films themselves to get on that, because TNT still owns the rights to that, I believe. Bug on the submarine level. Maybe that's what I'm dealing with. Hold on. You're supposed to be able to steer the boat into the airlock. After gaining control of all stations, I've tried to push it through the airlock. You see picture. Let's look at picture. Does your picture look like mine? Oh yeah, no, that's not a problem. Okay. I don't have that problem. Bear! Welcome, bud. This is the part of the stream where I can't figure this game out. Trying to figure out how to... Oh, I see. This is what's going on, guys. I'm missing a component. I'm looking at pictures here, and there was a steering wheel, and I don't currently have that steering wheel. So what's going on is I don't have all the controls for the ship. Okay. I will figure out how to get the final control of the ship then. How goes your day, Bear? Aha, that's what this emergency rudder control was. I need to try to get that off. I got it. I think I got it. I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. Use corrosive, use mug. Oh, the mug doesn't have corrosives in it anymore?
Now, that didn't work. I really need a key.
Oh, I get it. That's a padlock. You see on the wheel there? There's like a tiny silver thing. That is apparently
It's
a
a key.
padlock. Do you think... What do I think of those two channels? I've never watched them, but based off of their video titles...
Now it's unlocked.
That's why I've never watched them. Okay. Use wheel.
That doesn't quite work.
Push wheel. There we go. Now see we have another control. Aha! Look at that. Look at that. It does things. It does things. I have a whole nother control now. Okay, that's nice. Let's go over here to that airlock. I still don't know what this knob does. I wonder if I need one more thing. We'll figure that out here in a second. This is apparently nothing because it doesn't highlight when I put my cursor over it. Go down more. Just don't know what this knob does. I also don't know where I am. Oh, I'm stopped. That's why. Nice and slow and easy. Look, the sub's smaller. See, I'm further back. I think that's the point. See, now the sub's closer. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the ship up where I can see it, and then try to go as far back as we need to go. I think I'm turning this the wrong way. I need to turn it. There we go. This brings it close to me. I want to send it that way. Send it that way. Send it that way. See, we're getting it smaller. We're getting it there. Still don't know what this knob does. Okay. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Now let's lower it. Oh, nope, I think I brought it closer. So that's a good idea, Bird Brains. What happens is I turn it so it faces away from me, and then it slowly corrects itself to go left or right. So I've been only doing that, but it's been correcting itself. And now we're going over to the screen, apparently, because now I can't see us again. Star Wars isn't... Why would Star Wars be in trouble? I mean, we just went on for several questions about how Disney's keeping the right people in charge and how they're launching all these new things and how Episode 9 will probably do well. Like, why would Star Wars be in trouble? Like, what? I don't know. Come on, this is taking too long. Get this shit back out where I can see it. Go that way. Go that way faster. I think in between this plunger lever and the steering wheel, I might need one more control. Forward slower. Nope, I don't think we're far enough back. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I really can't talk to them or talk about those channels because I haven't really watched them. It's just, World Class BSers especially, I'm just very unimpressed by a channel titled that way. Oh, don't worry, there's no grammar judgment here. Alright, are we gonna go in now? Come on. Nope, I think we're behind it. I think we need to come forward one notch. Come back this way. Prime Entertainment. Where even are we? There we are. Okay. We were clearly too far back, so we need to come forward one, and then I actually had to go back, so I think this is still wrong. Yep. See, because for some reason I can't turn. Okay, so we're 2 notches back. So what's going to happen is we're going to go forward a little bit. There's not... Anyway. We're going to come forward 1. We're going to come forward 2. We're going to come forward 3. See how that lines up. Nope, we're still behind it. Okay. If I turn it this way, which way does it turn? Yep, see, it goes back. So we need to come... We're back 1. What is even going on? Like, where even is this ship right now? So on the topic of social justice warriors, I was thinking about this earlier today, actually. I think the problem is we're talking about 2 different kinds of people with the same word. We're talking about people who, and I think the best way to distinguish is, just for sake of argument here, just to have a word, is let's think of it as social justice warriors versus, say, social justice vigilantes, right? If you're somebody who's fighting for more representation in films, if you're somebody who's fighting for better characters for certain types of people, you know, I think that's ultimately a good thing. But if you're doing it by insulting people, then I think that's a bad thing. And if you're doing that by attacking people, I think that's a bad thing. So I think if you're just somebody who's trying to fight for equality, then that's somebody I would call a social justice warrior, and I don't think that's a bad thing. But if you're somebody who's... Oh crap, I'm going the wrong way now. If you're somebody who's just yelling and screaming and generally being not fun to talk to, then I'd kind of, like, if you're somebody who wants to see people suffer, if you're somebody who wants to see the opposing view suffer more than you want to see your view lifted up, that's the problem. Lucasfilm themselves have not insulted anyone. There's a couple of people who argue that, why can't I go down now? Do not understand why this plunger lever won't go down. Okay, hold on. This is stressing me out. Oh, dang it. Wrong. Wait, I had it and I lost it again. I feel like I'm missing a knob. No, maybe not. This is just getting really stressful. Like, I can't make the plunger move now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's go up here then. Let's go up to the plunger level. Well, Lucasfilm's a company. A company can't insult anyone because it's a company. It also can't talk or interact in any particular way. There are people who feel as though Rian Johnson and others have insulted them. Now, I don't know that I agree that Rian Johnson has done this, but that's how they feel. Okay, I think that's about right. So let's actually go forward and back one. Let's go this way. Why can't I make the plunger change? The plunger's kind of locked. Nothing I'm doing is controlling it anymore. I think I have this at the right spot and I don't want to mess it up. So we're going to take a really long journey all the way to one side of the map and back, and then we'll find out. Everything Star Wars, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. I saw you were streaming earlier, but I was about ready to get on. Did you finish up your stream? How's that going? I'm currently incapable of controlling this U-boat. There we go. I got it to work. Finally. Don't know what this middle switch does. Hashtag Team Star Wars. I saw a Dog Sidious in here earlier. Birdbrains is more of a Star Trek fan. Now see, I'm adjusting the plunger. Why is it not doing what I'm telling it to do? There we go. Oh, I get it. 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 Okay. I get it. Oh, hey, dog. Okay, so I think I need to go back one more step. Nope, that was wrong. Oh, why won't this do it? Oh no. Well, as long as you and your phone are okay. We have been discussing excitement for The Mandalorian TV show and Resistance starting up tomorrow. I'm not actually sure when I can watch Resistance, but I'm hoping it'll be soon. I've got like 3 things going on tomorrow also. I wonder if this switch is like the click switch. Oh, see, now I'm too far back. I was the right one. That's so weird. That's so weird. Ugh, this game is highly frustrating. Okay, so we need to come forward one. It's very hard to control this submarine. Forward one. Okay, that looks like forward one. I wish I knew what this switch did. Dang it. Yeah, I think the Mandalorian looks good. Yeah, and with Resistance, I've gotten more excited every time they've released something. I got more excited. Hey, we did it! We did it, guys! 40 minutes of a stream. We finally did it. With Resistance, I've gotten more excited every time I've seen more.
Below sea level, yet there's enough
so
air
I'm
pressure
kind
to
of
keep the
hopeful
water
going
out.
into the show.
How's it possible?
Welcome to Atlantis, Indy.
What does that even mean, Sophia? Okay, do we have anything in the form of a light? Doesn't look like it. So let's just walk, I guess. So with Disney streaming service coming later, does that mean Netflix will no longer get Star Wars movies or shows? So right now, the movies it has, it will probably keep until that deal runs out. You'll notice that it's only the Disney movies that are on Netflix, because that's the deal they're able to make.
Get your hands off me, Jones.
Well.
Jones?
Yeah, that's not me.
Hey, you're not Jones. Help, Indy!
Dang it. She's always getting into trouble. Yeah, what everything Star Wars says. They have to buy the rights back. That's why the original trilogy is on Netflix. Or the prequels. Can we pick up Stone Rebel? I don't even know what I'm doing. There was apparently a door over here, so let's just walk generically over here. Oh, wait.
Why, it's pointing at me.
That's odd. Why would it be pointing at you? You don't have her necklace anymore. Oh, because you're holding Aura Column, that's why. Yeah, Turner still has control. That's why you'll see them pop up on TNT every now and again.
That doesn't seem to work.
Walk to stone.
I can't reach it.
Oh, wait. I'm starting to get some light in here. Slowly. What's going on? Wonder why the light's coming up. Walk to wood thing. Open wood thing. Open. Slowly getting brighter. I'm not doing anything. I think we're standing on top of the wood thing. Open
Doesn't
wood
seem
thing.
to open.
Okay. How do I think TLJ handled Luke's death? I don't get why. So I don't think that the debate is how Luke died. I think the debate is Luke dying. I think a lot of people weren't happy that Luke died. But I don't really get why that's large. That is that large of a surprise, and I don't really get why that bothers people anyway. Because he can clear. I mean, Mark Hamill's in episode 9. It was announced in the cast list. Like, he's coming back. I heard you mention something about that on your other stream that I was at. I think that's a good idea. Networking is very important for our
I can't reach it.
group. can we...
I can't reach it.
How do we get up here?
I can't reach it.
People who wanted Luke to go out in a blaze of glory probably don't really get the point, to be honest. I feel like, XZ, you come to my streams and you ask me the same questions every time. For the record, like, I'm totally fine talking about Star Wars, but just like every time you come, you ask me about the same like 8 controversial questions every time. I don't know what more you want from me that you didn't get the other streams where you've asked me these same questions already.
I don't think that'll work.
Hey, we got a ladder. Awesome. Yeah, Luke dying is killing the Doctor mid-season. Yeah, but the Doctor can regenerate, you know?
The ladder is in place.
Haha! Let's go up. I do follow comics for Star Wars, but I'm very behind on them. I'm reading Darth Vader's Castle. The Tales from Darth Vader's Castle that came out Wednesday and is going to come out all week because Kevin Scott, who's writing that, is a really cool dude. He's been really nice to all of us on our site.
I can't move it.
And I like to support him as much as I can.
That doesn't seem to work.
Here's a stone thing. Here's a metal slab. Okay, when we were at the last location, use the whip with the stone thing. This worked last time.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, dude. He died with peace and purpose. Purpose, like, yep, that's true. I did a review on the first issue. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to review each issue or not, because I'm debating whether or not I'm going to buy the single issues. I'm going to buy a couple of the single issues because reasons, but I really want to wait to buy... I'm going to buy the trade paperback when it comes out in the summer. But I have some Afro comics I need to read that I'll probably review. I've been meaning to read the Poe comic, that sort of thing. So I kind of do reviews for comics as I read them, and for books as I read them. I actually picked up the... Hold on, where is it? I just got this from Amazon the other day. Hold on. Sorry, it was out of reach. I just got this. I'm going to read this and do a video on it. This is the second Choose Your Destiny, kind of choose your own adventure book. Also by Kevin Scott. Like I said, I really like to support him. I have a video on the first one he did on Han and Chewie. But this is the Flight of the Falcon series, which has been really cool. So I haven't dived into this yet. I finished rereading Legends Revan, and I'm going to do some stuff on that. Yeah, I heard the current Vader comic is ending with issue 25. I've only read the first trade paperback of the current Vader. I've read Gillen's Vader though; it was really good. So that's a good question. How do you feel about Mara Jade coming back into canon if she and Luke would not be a couple? Does that bother you? Would that not bother you? Can we use the peg with the stone thing?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Can we use the sunstone with the stone thing?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. I don't know why I have this bread. Can we use the hose with the stone thing?
That doesn't seem to work.
That would not bother you? What else do I have? Can we use... Oh, here we go.
That doesn't seem to work.
Can we use the aura column with the stone thing?
I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that. Can we use...
I don't think that'll work.
See, I want to interact with this spirally thing over here, but it won't let me interact with that. See, for me, a big part of my interest in Mara Jade, one, is I love her relationship with Luke. And her story would just never quite be the same without it. But another big thing with
I better
her,
stay away from that submarine.
to me, is her story of she's a person who was an Imperial who gave up on being an Imperial. And I think that's such an interesting choice, but that's also something they've done with so many characters. I'm just not sure what she would contribute to being back other than being back. I think seeing an older Mara Jade in the real Mother of Rey is a good example. Yeah, but if she's the real Mother of Rey, then she was a drunkard who's dead in a ditch in the Jakku Desert. You know what I mean? Okay. So Indy's problem is he can't see what he's doing. Is there something about that I can do? What is interactable here?
I don't think that'll work.
I still have this filled with water.
I don't think that'll work.
Use water-filled jar with stone thing. Use water-filled jar with the stone thing.
That doesn't seem to work.
Can we open the metal slab?
I'll never open this door manually.
I see. The thing is, I don't have anything. This is all I have. I have this auric column, which is a special kind of mineral in the game, and I'm thinking I need to do something with that. I think I need to put it somewhere. I have this. Oh, maybe I need to read this. This is an instruction manual. This is the magazine. It hasn't done me any good. Whip, chewed gum, balloon ticket, a map to not this location, a ship rib, which I've been using as a tool to dig, a jar filled with water, a hose, this fish, which can detect Auricolum, don't ask, this peg, golden box, bread, a mug, and these 3 magic stones. Is there another object in a room where... There's not another room. I tried to walk out, and all I do is walk back out to the submarine, and he says I shouldn't go back out there. So this is the room. Unfortunately, you can't really see my cursor, the way my streaming stuff is designed. But when I hover... Like, right now I'm hovering over the U-boat, and it says walk to Archway. And, so I can use fish.
Why, it's pointing at me.
There we go. XZ, I don't talk about real-world politics on my streams or in my videos. I work around real-world politics, and unless you're going to pay me my hourly wage, I don't have an opinion about it when I'm not at work. Use whip with... Anyway, as I was saying, like, I
don't think that'll work.
highlight stuff, but it's only these certain things. So, like, there's the ladder, but the ladder's probably just doing what the ladder's doing. So I'm just moving my mouse around. There seems to be this stone thing, this metal slab, and this other stone thing. Eggsy, okay, Eggsy, you have definitely asked me that question before, so I'm going to redirect you to last week's stream where you're welcome to watch it back, and see what my answer was last week. Can I use stones with stones? Use sunstone with moonstone?
I don't think that'll work.
That won't do anything. I wonder, can I put the stone somewhere?
I don't think that'll work.
Or make fire. I mean, I have bread. Could burn the bread somehow.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
Trying to put the stones in the different things. OG. What do you got, Bird Brains? Can we use this golden box with anything?
That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. It's an empty gold box with a lead lining. That doesn't seem to work.
Now see, here's a clue, I think. If I use the auric column with the stone thing,
I can't see what I'm
he
doing.
says he can't see what he's doing, right? Nothing, I heard fire and I went, oh. Submarine, maybe? So I'll show you what happens when I try to go back to the submarine. Because I've tried doing it before. Right, so it's like walk to archway, which is where the submarine is.
I better stay away from that submarine.
And he says, better stay away from that submarine.
I better stay away from that. I better
so, like,
stay away
it
from
won't
that
let me go out
submarine.
there. And like, if I walk over here, there's like this space. I can't do anything with that. And I can't do anything with this spiral map because when I hover my mouse over it, nothing pops up. So there's nothing interactable with it. So I can't do anything there. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate that. It does help a lot. Actually, I really appreciate when people like or dislike the stream, either one. Because it tells me how many unique viewers I have, or it helps me kind of determine that at a glance. So like if you leave a stream and come back, it counts as 2 views. And so then I kind of use my likes to tell me how many individual people were there. Or dislikes. Thank you, Everything Star Wars. I appreciate that. Use the sunstone with the stone thing.
That doesn't seem to work.
Use the moonstone. Oh, hold on. I remember I was gonna read in
I
this
can't read in
dialogue.
the dark. I can't read in the
Oh
dark.
my gosh, Andy. Okay. So clearly there needs to be a way for me to make light that I haven't found. I wonder if there is another room and I haven't found the other room. Like, if you walk over here, Indy, does it take me to another room? No. Can I use whip with anything out there?
I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, no, this game has been one giant frustration. Like, the only reason why I'm still playing it at this point is I, like, really, really want to beat this. Like, I don't want this game to beat me. Okay, maybe if we choose, oh, touch. Well, that's interesting.
It feels like a stone box.
Okay, well, maybe I can get some clues by doing this.
It feels like a statue. It feels like a metal door.
Okay. Also, hey, Bird Brains, while you're out there, I know it's not for like another hour, but if you see that Dave goes live, let me know, because I'm going to call this stream when Dave goes live. Okay, so sometimes with this game, you have to interact with it the right way before the correct prompt will show up.
It's open.
So like I tried to open on the thing before and it wouldn't work, but now that I've touched it and determined it's a box, now I can open it. So it's really weird. It's a game where you have to do everything in just the right sequence.
It's a metal rod with an opening on one end.
Okay. can we use the auric column in the metal rod? Heyo! Okay,
Sophia, where are you?
progress. We've made progress, guys.
Kerner must have grabbed her somehow.
Okay, so now that we can see... Hey, look, there's this big spinny thing over there. Oh, it's responding probably to the auric column. That would make sense. Okay. So now that this is there, can we... Now, did I use all my auric column? I did. No, I didn't. I still have 2 pieces. Great. Can I use this rod with the statue?
I don't think that'll work.
Okay, no. How did I do that? Okay, so like I was saying, this game is really particular. You have to do things in the right order. So I was over here with this, when it just said stone thing before, and I tried every prompt on the stone thing and it didn't work, except for, see how this says look at? When I was in the dark, or see the words look at that are highlighted? When I was in the dark, it changed to touch. And I didn't really consider using the look at option because it was in the dark, and I looked closer and realized that look at had changed to touch. So basically I went through and touched all the things, and then once I touched all the things, the open prompt would work on the stone thing. It's very cumbersome. Personally was never into these types of point-and-click adventures. Yeah, I just thought this was fun because I've thought like an old-school indie game would be a lot of fun. And there are parts of this that are a lot of fun. There's just a lot of it that isn't intuitive because it's from like 19 whatever. I love point-and-click adventures. Actually, I just finished a game on Steam. It's called The Uncertain, Episode 1, The Last Quiet Day. And right now it's on like crazy sale for like $1.60 something. It's crazy. And it's kind of like an episodic Life is Strange type of thing, only there's not as many like heartbreaks and important choices. But it's like a point-and-click adventure, but like a newer style one, and I really liked it. They made the game super cheap because they're trying to work on a Kickstarter right now for the 2nd episode. So if you play it,
I'll never open this door manually.
There's a really nasty cliffhanger. You touched all the things. FBI might come by soon. FBI is pretty busy these days. If I look at the Century statue, what is he going to tell me about?
It's a statue.
Oh, thank you, Indy. You're so helpful. Okay, what if I use some of this with the statue?
The mouth is closed.
Okay, can I open?
Doesn't seem to open.
Okay. Oh, wait. Spindle. Heyo, I know what to do with spindles. Use the sunstone with the spindle.
I don't think that'll work.
Nope, never mind. Can I just use the spindle?
I don't think that'll work.
Can I use the rod with the spindle?
I don't think that'll work.
Crap. Okay, now that I can read, will this book give me any information? Okay. Okay, to approach Atlantis itself, the World Stone was required as well, with darkness ruling over the old city without a challenge, which is what we did in the last stream. I'm trying to go through the door, is what I'm trying to do. The metal door, they took my companion, who never helps me with anything, through the door. We're trying to find Atlantis. We're at the gates of Atlantis, and I believe the metal door is going to take us into Atlantis. The final entrance yielded only to contrary minds. And it is said that dwellers in Atlantis had no horses nor any need of them, or a column metal that glittered like fire, into shiny beads. To call the kingdom wealthy. That is absurd. Okay, I think this is gonna help me, Annie. I'm trying to get through this door. Can I use the auric column?
I don't think that'll work.
Can I use the ship rib with the statue to open his mouth?
I don't think that'll work.
So there's this spindle. Can I use the peg with the spindle?
I don't think that'll work.
Can I use the ship rib with the spindle?
I don't think that'll work.
Can I use any of the other ones?
It doesn't seem to fit properly.
Okay. What about the moonstone?
It doesn't seem to fit properly.
Okay, well, it seems to go on there, which pisses me off because I definitely tried that once already. Okay. See, I tried this once, and you said it wouldn't work. Whatever, I don't even care. Okay, use these. Okay, so now we need to get through the door. What do we got? City. Darkness. Over the old city.
That didn't seem to do anything.
So this is how it's worked a couple of times. Whenever we've tried to get into the next area, there's been these clues. So like the first passageway we went through, we only had the sunstone. So it said at many outposts only the sunstone sufficed if the morning light warmed the tall horns, which we did. Then we went to the next area. At the greater colony, the moonstone was also needed, with the noon sun riding over the full moon, which we did. Then the third place we went, to approach Atlantis itself, the world stone was required as well, with darkness ruling over the old city without challenge, which we did. Help me figure this one out. Final entrance yielded only to contrary minds. Final entrance yielded only to contrary minds. I don't think this horse's thing is part of it. I think it's just a different page. So the final entrance yielded only to contrary minds. So darkness, rising sun, noon sun, setting sun, waning moon. So like, is that like noon sun over new moon?
That didn't seem to do anything.
If we use the metal rod with...
I don't think that'll work.
Hold on, did anything else in this room change? Is there any other kind of clue? Let's check this out. Nothing else really appeared. I don't really know what this means. But I can interact with it, so that's nothing. Walk to stone box, walk to middle door, walk to... Okay. Is there anything else in this stone box of use?
It's a stone box.
Can we close it?
It's closed.
Okay, we can close it. I don't know that that does anything. I have the metal door and I have the statue. I just don't know how these are supposed to be.
That didn't seem to do anything.
I mean, I can literally sit here and try every combination, I guess. That will just take forever, that's all. Contrary minds. So there's the old city, there's the volcano, new moon, waxing moon, full moon, waning moon, rising sun, noon sun, setting sun, darkness. I don't even know.
That didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, walk to cave in. This is new. Let's do this. This wasn't clickable before. Use ship rib with the cave in.
I don't think that'll work.
Okay.
Looks like some sort of tunnel collapsed here.
Use.
I don't think that'll work.
Okay.
I don't think that'll work.
So I don't know if the cave-in exists just because they want to tell me there was a cave-in.
I can't pick that up. Doesn't seem to open.
Let's look at this book one more time. What all is in all of these? So this was a clue we already used. Already used these clues. You have called the kingdom wealthy, but surely that is absurd. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I actually hit all of these. So the dweller had no... It's on this last page. Yeah, I'll look up here real quick. I think I've solved this. Oh no. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Okay. Let us Google Indiana Jones, Fate of Atlantis. We're out of the U-boat. Atlantis Cave. What on earth? When even the walkthrough is more confusing. See, I don't even know what to Google. Cave. Stone alignment. Maybe this will just be a list of all stone alignments. Where the heck to actually use these? Getting into Atlantis. Setting up the stones the same as you did inside the greater colony, only rotate them 180 degrees so that whatever was facing the tall horns is now facing south. Oh, great, because I don't remember what it was. Remember how I had it, I think. So then, darkness. Come on. New, I think it's new moon.
That didn't seem to do anything.
Didn't do anything. Let me check something real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to make a separate... Oh, that's true, everything. That's true. Okay. So I'm making a third save here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the save we just had. I don't remember how far back. Oh no, I saved way too far back. Okay. Then we're going to go back to game 3 because I'm not going all the way back. Because we're not doing all that again. I'm not... Right. The issue is I don't remember which way they were when I got here. But I do know that it was that combination. I do know that it was darkness over the new moon over the city. So I just need to... I just don't remember which way they were facing. So let's just do that in several places and see what happens.
That didn't seem to do anything. That didn't seem to do anything.
If this doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I don't remember where they were.
The mouth of the
There we go,
statue
okay.
opened.
I remember the combo they were, I just didn't remember which way they were facing. Okay. So now we're going to use... There we go. Well, hello. This looks great. This looks so amazing. This is amazing. Why is there a question mark in this room? Oh, great. This is even better. There's things to explore. Why are there robot parts?
You'd think the Atlanteans wouldn't be such slobs.
I would think the Atlanteans wouldn't have robot
Why
parts.
bother? There's nothing but junk here.
Well, don't be so judgmental. Yeah, sorry, my internet's clipping. Hopefully it'll ride out. Hey, Andy. Welcome. Good to see you. Live is, yeah, he's live. Thank you. I got a device here that should notify me when he goes live. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, I think we might be back. How's this look? Is it back? I think we came back. Sorry, my internet's been kind of... Oh, wait, might be going out again. Everyone hold their breath. Cross your fingers. Okay, my internet's been cutting in and out on me, and they haven't sent anyone to fix it, which has been really irritating. Okay, I think we're good. I think we rode out the storm. You might need to refresh. Hold on. Let me just type that real quick. There we go, in case anybody's still not saying anything. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go in the grate. Where does the grate take us? Woo! This is fancy. Let's look at, what does this do? I want to look at the fancy thing. Maybe I can't interact with it, okay. I wonder if this is acting as a map. It's possible. Let's go to this door. Okay, so we were in here and it took us to this room. Where's Indy going now? I didn't tell you to walk there. Oh, that's not me. This is me. This is the bad guy. Let's get him.
Halt! We don't like people who get in our way, especially not the likes of you, Head Johns.
Uh-oh, I might be dead.
Don't be too sure.
Let's see how big a goon you really are. Wait till... No, here's about this. Maybe I'd better head south.
Let's see how big a goon you really are.
Let's fight him. I'm sure
Enough
it'll be
talk.
fine. Oh. Oh, heck yeah. I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna do it. I'm literally just rapid clicking. Heck yeah.
Looks like he's got some rations.
Bratwurst. Mmm. Can we use the bratwurst? Use the bratwurst with bread.
I don't think that'll work.
Why won't that work? That's a great idea. Okay. So note to self, we should try to avoid these guys if possible. That was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this one's me, and that was another dude. Okay. Let's see what's in this room. Nothing. Okay. So I think in here is just stuff we can explore. So like I'm hovering my mouse over the rooms. Not all of the rooms are places we can go. That's right. That's what I gotta do. I'll just systematically take out all of the Nazis by walking through all these hallways. What's in here? Another one of these rooms. See, this, every time I see one of these, it's like walk all the way around the outside edge. So I kind of feel like that's what I really should be doing. Nothing in here is really interactable. I'm hovering my mouse over everything and it doesn't do anything. See, I want to get along the outside edge, but there's a soldier there. Maybe I can dodge him. Where is he gonna go? If he goes straight, then I can slip by him. Yep, he does. Okay. Let's go this way. I think we need to walk around the outside edge. Let's see what this question mark is. But I think that's what all those kind of like spinny things are, I think they're maps. What do we have here? Okay, I think it's just telling me that the way is blocked. Because there's nothing to interact with in here. Oh, shoot. Soldier. Go hide in here. I don't seem to be able to heal myself, so I wonder if I don't start over each time, like back to full health. So let's just walk around the edge and see what happens. You know, I do kind of want to investigate all these places. I'm just gonna go to this edge here and see what's there. Okay, that's what I figured. Well, we might as well just investigate. Oh no, see, these rooms go away. Okay. We're not gonna look at that. I see, and I didn't have the option to loot. The game just looted on its own. I mean, you could have worse things stuck in your head. Ooh, well, this is fancy. Use whip with cup. No, use whip.
I can't reach it from here.
Okay. Give me the lamp shot. Oh, man. Okay. So there's just some stuff going on here, clearly. Statue room. Let's head here. I don't know if, like, exploring is just exploring for the sake of exploration or if I'm gonna get anything from exploring. Another grate. Open, great. Sweet, let's go through. See where it takes us. Hello. Room. So many crabs in here. What do you think they eat? Let's go check out this room. Ooh. I just don't understand why Indy is not impressed that there's robot parts.
What a mess. It's an orichalcum detector.
Oh, hey, look, I picked up a spoke wheel. Okay. See, I think I am supposed to investigate some of these rooms. Let's go here. Is that too confusing for you? Oh, I see. I need to go to whatever room had the gate. Because I can't get out. I tried using the whip and it didn't do anything. I tried using the whip to grab the cup and it didn't do anything. I think you might be a little bit behind in the stream from all of my lagging. Alright, what's in here? Anything interactable? Hey, look, another gate. Can you open it? Open. Heck yeah. Let's go. Hey. That looks like something used to be there. I can't interact with it. Let's go through this door, see where we end up. Oh, well, hello. Whoa! Well, this is neat. This looks like an important place. Oh, see? I get it. I think I get something here. Let's look at this disc.
It's carved to look like a beetle.
That's neat. Look at the statue.
It appears to be a tube running back into the machine.
I bet I have to get robot parts to complete the
That
machine.
looks much better.
I bet that's what's going on here. Let's go up and see if we can figure out what's going on. Okay. Let's walk to what is in this funnel. Look at the
Funnels
funnel.
are what you pour liquids into.
Can we use my water-filled jar with the funnel?
Guess it doesn't like water.
Oh, well, hopefully I didn't need that water anywhere. Maybe it needs something other than water. What about use orichalcum in the funnel?
I don't want to get rid of this stuff.
Okay, well. I don't have another stone. I can't use a stone. The stones are still at the door where we came in.
It's carved to look like a beetle.
What happens if I push the disc?
I can't move it.
What if I use it?
I don't think that'll work.
What if I pick it
I
up?
can't pick that up.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to find robot parts and bring them in here somehow. Maybe I need to find more discs.
Looks okay to me.
I think I just need to find stuff. Yeah. Yeah, everything. I think you're a little bit behind, but that's alright. See, here's another one of these glowy things. I think they're maps. Okay, is there anything else here that's a question mark? No. So you gonna come in here and fight me? Okay, good, no. Walk over here, Indy. So I guess let's just keep exploring, eh? Need fluids, there we go. Da 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 da. Da da da. Did I get all of the... I got all the question... Oh, nope, there's one more question mark here. I want to get there, but I would rather not fight this soldier, even though I guess I can. Okay, he's fine. He's gonna go up there. Nope, bad Indiana Jones. Bad Indiana Jones. I don't suppose I can control him with arrow keys, can I? Nope, I have to click. Dang it, that's so cumbersome. Because then I don't get to pick the bad thing. Go there. It may come down to it that I need to fight these guys too. But considering I only got a bratwurst off the first guy, I'm just not sure. What's in here? Ooh, a statue.
Looks like a cross between a bull and a fish. I don't think that'll work.
Oh hey, we picked up the statue head. That's neat. So I guess we're just gonna go... Oh yeah, no, that's fine, dude. It probably happened because I was lagging. It's fine. I still knew what you were talking about. I felt bad because it's like, oh, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Alright. Here's a big old beetle disc, but it's not interact. Oh, here's a gate. That's what I'm looking for. Open. So this is pretty good. This feels like I'm not completely lost. Like I kind of have some semblance of... I don't really know what I'm doing with any of this yet, but I at least feel like I should be going around collecting these things. Like, just go to where the question marks are and continue on there. That doesn't seem too bad. I can do this for a little bit. Hold on. I hit 0 there for a second, so I wasn't sure if it was still going. I've had this upload internet problem. My download has been fine, but my upload internet speed has been crap for like 2 months now. And what happens is it's fine, and then it's not. And it's been getting really frustrating, and my internet service provider's been out, and they need to like relay a cable, and they just haven't done it yet, and it's just been waiting forever, and it's just been upsetting me. But that's what's going on. But anyway, I feel like we just need to walk around and go to these different places and see what happens. And then eventually I think I just find stuff and maybe go back to that big room and just find places to put it, maybe? How do I get in there? Okay, so the only way to get in there is through that hallway. I can't get in through here. So I need to go here. Just walk there, Indy. I don't even care. If you have to fight a Nazi, just friggin' fight the Nazi. We'll just do it.
Halt! We don't like people who get in our way, especially not the likes of you, Head Johns.
Let's do a fight.
We'll see about that.
Let's do a fight. Thank you, Bird Brains. I appreciate that. But if you're busy, you don't have to keep doing it. But I super appreciate you doing that.
Whoops, wrong turn.
If I do this, do I not fight him?
Give up, Johns. There's no escape.
I like how I can just walk away. I think that's funny. That's funny. And then I just walked away. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so the fellow I'm talking to Birdbrains about, Birdbrains is actually from a friends community known as Wee Hours Games. He's one of my favorite internet content makers, and he's going live at 4 Eastern. Every Saturday at 4 he streams XCOM, which is one of my all-time favorite games. So I usually hang out there with him. Is that a gate, or is that just a brick wall? Some of you might not know, I'm in a YouTube group known as the YouTube Wolfpack. So if you've ever seen in like the descriptions of some of my videos, I have down there proud member of the hashtag YTWP. That's the YouTube Wolfpack. They're a group of small-time content creators. Most of them are game channels, not all of them. And not all of them are on YouTube. Some of them are actually on Twitch. But we all kind of support each other and hang out. Bare Naked Gaming, who's in my chat, is another streamer who's in that group. Very, very cool dude. I do say so myself.
I can't pick that up. It's got a wide open mouth.
So do I use Orichalcum in it? Whoa!
Uh-oh, that didn't work very well.
That was exciting. Look at... You have to go over there to look at the pool of water?
It seems to be blocking the doors.
Oh, I bet if we drain the other room, then this water goes away. I bet that's what happens. Thank you, Everything Star Wars. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, Everything Star Wars is another Star Wars YouTube channel who's always been very great and very supportive to us. Definitely recommend giving his channel a perusal. I know he was live earlier today before here myself, so definitely check him out. He's been really cool to talk to, and I know he's very enthusiastic about growing the Star Wars community. Little off topic, but do you think the aliens called the Grisk that appear in the new Thrawn Book Alliance might be the Disney version? That is a really good thought. It's okay if that's, I don't really care about off topic from the game. That's totally fine. I like talking about Star Wars as long as it's not the same 5 questions every week. No, that is a very good question. How do I get there? Oh, I can walk. Oh, I see. There is through this door. But I think that, oh, of course, everything. You do so much for so many other people, too.
You must
Let's
be
fight this guy.
Indiana
Let's see what happens if
Jones.
we fight this guy.
Looks like your adventure is over.
But it would be interesting to see
Another
them do kind of like a version
Nazi
of the bomb. Fun fact, yeah, I think I drained the water by getting the thing in the other room to work.
Wait till Nurab Sal hears about this.
But
Where you're going, you can
the
give him
Vong
magic guns.
apparently were supposed to be in an episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which I didn't know. Star Wars Explained did a video ages ago. I didn't even know he did it because the thumbnail style is so not his thumbnail style. Because it's an older video, but it was like canceled undone, never finished Star Wars:
He doesn't
The
have
Clone
anything
Wars
worth
plot
taking.
lines. And apparently one of them was actually going to be the Vong, which I don't think they're going to bring back because the Vong aren't canon anymore.
He's unconscious.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely, guys. If you want more live Star Wars action, you can always check out his channel later. Okay, so if I drain the water, I can go through, and that will get me in there. I'm sorry, I keep trying to answer your question midway, and I get distracted. But anyway, what I was saying is they had plans to originally kind of connect the Clone Wars to the Vong back when the Vong were still canon. Now, they may not do that anymore because the Vong aren't canon anymore, and they kind of introduced some very intense things about the Force. So the Grisk could be a way of having the Vong without having the whole you can't sense them in the Force thing.
This must be Crab Central.
Use the cup with the pool.
The jar is now full of water.
Okay, we got water again. Can we use the mug with the pool?
The stein is now full of water.
We have so much water. What about this gold box?
That doesn't seem to work.
I can't blame you for trying. Can we go through there? No. So this just appears to be a place where I can come get water if I need it. So that's cool. Let's see here. Let's walk this way. Walk this way. But yeah, I think it's possible, especially considering that they made them such a big deal being the rivals to the Chiss, which would obviously be a big deal with the Vong. Speaking of the Vong, I'm gonna say this kind of unofficially. I guess we're an hour and 40 minutes into the stream, so it's not like, hey, Sophia. I'll get to my point in just a second. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, so we found her, but I don't think we can get out. Yeah, no, we're kind of stuck in this vent. Can we talk to Sophia somehow?
I better not. The guard might hear me.
Okay, so we just know she's around. Is basically what's going on. That's true. That's true. Or the Grist could pop up in The Mandalorian. That would be really interesting too. Let's just fight this guard, because I don't even care. What was I saying?
We don't like people who get in our way, especially not the likes of you.
Professor Django and I are planning on reading the new Jedi Order and doing some content on that.
We'll see about that.
He has read the whole series. I read the...
Let's see how big a goon you really are.
I read the first half of the series, and then I stopped.
Enough talk.
Not out of lack of interest. I was enjoying reading it, but I went to college, and I just didn't have time to read outside of college anymore. So for both of us, the first half is going to be rereading, and then I'm going to get to finish it for the first time, which I'm pretty excited about. But if you're interested in the Vong, I don't know
He doesn't have anything worth taking.
We're going to. I know this month I'm going to start Vector Prime. Right now I'm reading Red Harvest for Halloween, and we're going to do some Halloween content with Red Harvest by Joe Schreiber, I think is how you'd say his name. He wrote Death Troopers, which is the Red Harvest is the sequel, or the Red Harvest is the prequel to Death Troopers, and he wrote Darth Maul Lockdown. I really like Death Troopers. We did something on that last Halloween. I've never read Maul Lockdown though. Look at the pool of molten lava.
It looks very, very hot.
I'm so glad you're here. Walk to impressive pump. It's an impressive pump, guys. Look how impressive that pump is.
What an archaeological find.
It's so impressive. Use gold box with the pool of molten lava.
That doesn't seem to work.
There was more Star Wars horror books too. Actually, I tweeted it out while I was reading Red Harvest. I would love for them to get Joe to write another horror novel. Oh, hold on, you might not. I'll pause. Hold on. Okay. Okay, well, it keeps coming and going, but it stopped lagging for me. So I'm gonna go back to the game here and just see how it looks. See if that's any better. Is it any better for people? Let's see what happens. I can see myself moving. It's just ornery. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens. Anyway, for those of you who might be listening and not watching the chat, I was saying that I would like to see the author of Death Troopers and Red Harvest come back and write a Night Sisters, Night Brothers book, especially because he's written a Maul book before. I've read his two. Oh, here's another area. Okay, I've read his two Death Troopers, like Red Harvest books, but I've never read the Maul one. Looks like the stream's a little bit behind me. I don't think I have anything I can shoot through this window. Yeah, I don't. Use bratwurst.
I don't think that'll work.
Let's look at the Sentry statue.
It's another one of those stone robots.
It's another stone robot. Interesting. Okay, yeah, it's looking like it's getting a little bit better. How do I get out of here? Am I just stuck in this room now?
Doesn't seem to close.
I don't know why I now can't get out of here. Use
I don't think that'll work.
walk to tail. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's looking a little bit better, I think. That's good. Alright, we're almost to the point where we can rescue Sophia, which is gonna make me really happy. We need to be able to get in there somehow. Lava room. This, I think, is where she is. Here's another question mark room. Let's try that question mark room, and then we'll go from there. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're catching up. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm really just trying to like make this last just long enough till my buddy's stream. But it doesn't seem like it wants to do that for me. Ah! Come back. Oh my gosh, this is getting really annoying, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get her out. Or how do you get into the room? Let's just go back here. Okay. I'm gonna pop back in here for a second. we're doing a little bit better. My problem is I can't figure out what I need to do, but I guess I should just keep exploring. Maybe I'll figure this out. Need to get over there. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be at Dave's. Sorry, my stream is not going particularly well, but I will definitely see you at Dave's stream. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go back in. Oh, here's another question mark. Let's go there. Hello, room? Where was the big temple room? Maybe it was the machine room. Yep, okay. Can I use any of the stuff I've gotten in here in any way? I mean, I don't see like eel sculptures or anything in here. Look at dish.
It's an empty bowl.
Use water-fill stein with the dish.
I don't think that'll work.
That's not going to do anything. Use eel sculpture.
I don't think that'll work.
So there's clearly this big old room. Said this doesn't seem to like water, which I think is interesting. So maybe it needs to, maybe this is where the lava needs to go. I really don't know what else I need to be doing here. There's this funnel. Use bread with the funnel.
What is this stuff? Pumpernickel?
I don't even know why I have it, to be honest, Indy. Okay, so we're stuck in here. The question is, what else do we got? Well, while we're waiting, because like I said, I'm going to go hopefully another like 10-ish minutes, and then my buddy's going to stream. Hold on. I clicked out of my game accidentally. There we go. What other games, or not games, what other shows would you guys be interested in? So Bob Iger's talked about how he's got like other shows that in the works and in the pipeline that they might be doing, right? Like, what do you think, what would you guys like? What would you guys like to see as another TV show? Like, we have The Mandalorian. Would you ever like to see like a Force-based TV show, a pilot-based TV show? Can't get through here apparently. Okay, I think the internet's working again. Knock on wood. I don't see any other rooms we haven't been to. There was another robot room and we didn't take anything from it.
You'd think the Atlanteans wouldn't be such slobs. Why bother? There's nothing but junk here.
Okay, so there's nothing else to find here. For me, I'm always a sucker for anything Force-based, so I wouldn't mind another kind of Force-based show. I'd like to see something that isn't necessarily like Jedi or Sith, though. Like, maybe something that's like the Wills, right? Like, Chirrut and Baze. You know, they're Guardians of the Wills. They're on Jedha. Like, I think it'd be cool to see like a Jedha-based show where you see like all these different Force sects, and then you get to talk about the Force and get into Force theory, but you don't necessarily have like these super powered Force users. And so I think that would be really cool, because then you could still kind of get into that philosophy, but you wouldn't have this super duper like expensive stuff, basically. So we've been in all these rooms. We have the lava room where we got to figure out something to do in the lava room, and we have the water room where we have to drain the water. And somehow I think that's gonna help me. Oh, and then there's this room. Right. So if I use whip with cup,
I can't reach it from here.
it doesn't do anything. Look at hole.
Looks deep.
Thanks, Indy. Use bratwurst with the
I don't think
hole.
that'll work.
Use water-filled stein.
I don't think that'll
That doesn't
work.
either. Dang it.
I can't reach it from here.
Look at the
It
statue.
sure is ugly.
Look at the
It's a
cup.
cut, but I can't reach it.
Use.
I can't reach it from here.
Okay. Even with the whip, huh? Stir whip, stir whip, stir whip, stir. So this is also a room where, in theory, we could determine something about it. What's this room again? Maybe this room has a gate. One of these rooms might have a gate to it that I just missed. The one nice thing about clicking is that means Indy can just kind of get there. So this statue we already took a head off of, I think, if I remember.
Looks like a
correctly.
cross between a bull and a fish.
That's where we got this head from. So there's probably nothing else to do here.
I can't move it. It's much too heavy to carry.
Okay. Ah, crap. There I go again. Oh, ugh. My upload speed is reasonable, at least not this unreasonable. There's another issue involved here. See, like, it's not great, but it's not the stream crapping out bad. I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, I think this is better for right now. Nope, it was better for like 3 seconds. Yeah, that's more the speed that I would be expecting for this kind of stuff. Okay, let's head back here. wonder if I fight these guards eventually I get something. Room. Oh, here we go. Oh no, I didn't investigate there because I have to get to the sentry room. That's why. That makes sense.
It's got a wide open mouth. That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, where are we at here? Okay, we should be okay. Alright, now I have this statue head. I wonder if I use statue head... Let's look at the double doors.
The sentry statues have it locked up tight.
Okay, so look at...
It's got a wide open mouth.
Look at...
It seems to be blocking the doors.
Okay, so we gotta find a way to get rid of this water.
I don't think that'll work.
Use rod with the pool of water. Let's try being Moses.
That doesn't seem to work.
Nope. Oh, wait. Use hose? Not with the double doors. Dang it.
I don't think that'll work.
Use hose with the pool of water. Can we pump it somewhere?
That doesn't seem to work.
Nope. Use hose with the fish statue?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. I'm pretty sure what we needed to do here was put in that orichalcum. You know what? I'm annoyed. Let's just go fight this guy.
Chance. You never learn.
Don't you know when to quit?
Let's fight this guy.
Let's get this over with.
My thought exactly.
Punch. Punch him. There we go. Good job. Punch him in his face. Punch him in his face. We're doing really well on this one. Punch.
He doesn't have anything worth taking.
I like how we just have this bratwurst. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like maybe I can lure the guy in the... not in the sentry room. So I need to get back here to the canal. That's where I need to go eventually. Let's go over here. I like how this is called the crab room. I wonder if I can pick up a crab and, like, attack one of the soldiers with that. It's like, why would this be called the crab room if I couldn't do something in the crab room, you know? Oh, because of the pool of water. That's why. Hey, okay. So I believe Dave is live. So what with the internet issues and going 2 hours and everything, I'm actually going to call it here, guys. For those of you who've stuck with me, I appreciate you staying with me. That means a lot to me. I'm going to find us a link here real quick. By real quick, I mean my computer doesn't like doing internet searches while I'm streaming. Hold on. But we're going to go ahead and pop over and say hello to this fine gentleman.
Figuring out which alien abduction we were going to go do.
Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Like I said, Bare Naked Gaming is a streamer that I highly support.
Hey, Lionel, welcome.
If you see him around here and you
welcome.
Want to,
we need the scientists.
You want to sub to him, that would be great.
But
if not,
Acapulco is the
head over to this
least
stream,
panicky
tell
area.
them I sent you,
but everything
and you
else
sub to
is
this guy,
broadly
he's one of my favorite
terrible.
people. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much.
I think we got to go with
I'll be around at some
Acapulco.
point. I'm sure
Hello
Resistance
again,
is coming
Bird
out,
Brains.
So make sure you keep it here for
So
more
okay,
Resistance stuff.
I'm trying to get
And I
caught
will
up on
see you
how the
all
new Assassin's
later.
Creed, and I'm not sure why. I